Oh, I should bring my other orange color over here too, because I might use a little bit of that. I have a piece of tissue paper here, tracing paper, because when I wipe off my paintbrush, which we're not using this morning, or my brayer, it makes for super nice future backgrounds to just glue on. Those of you who have looked at some of my other videos have seen that in the past. I also have some baby wipes over to the side. And this you'll see what I use this for. This is my Arboretum membership card, but you could use a Target card, an old Target card, something like that. This is kind of an inspiration for me because I love the way this orange and these colors show up together. So I just brought that out to show you. Again, that's something I had just at the side, and it's garbage, and it'll kind of find its way into a future blog post or a future background. And I'll show you I saw one in here this morning. That's what I did here. This piece right behind the heart there is probably, possibly, I shouldn't say probably, possibly a piece like this that I started out with and then just kept on going with it in that background. So, and remember the tabs. See, I cut this 8.5 by 7, but that totally depends on the size of your binder. And this piece I cut out and just left the tag there. I thought that was quite clever of me, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm going to smear a little paint on here. I'm going to start out with my warmer colors, and I'm not going to put a whole lot of paint on at one time. A teeny bit of orange, because I often like that. Maybe just, I'm getting too much paint on here, but I just, yeah, can't resist because I want just a little dab of that in there. I'm going to actually, with my finger, bring some of this down here because there's a lot there. And then I'm just going to swirl some of this on there. And then what I'm going to do is, with my brayer, I'm going to spread that paint out. See that texture that's in there? That is going to make its way onto my page. It's probably a little more paint than I would like on there, but that's okay. So then I'm going to take my piece of paper that I divided in half, and like I said, I can get some of the excess off over here, but I can also start a background on this side of this. So there you go, and that kind of cleans it off. Clever, huh? I want a lot of that paint on the other side to lift off, and then see that delightful texture that we have on there? Yeah, I like that. I'm going to actually do just another piece of paper just to get some more of that paint off of here. All right, so we have our light colors. Often I end up liking the light backgrounds better than the initial piece, but you know, you can always go in there with some white and get some of that off. Did I show you this? This is another example just done with just a couple colors. And see the white space that I left there? I like leaving white space. So here is just a baby wipe. I'm going to clean this off a little bit. And then I have a rag right here. I'm going to wipe it off. I'm not sure that's actually necessary, but that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to put some of my cooler colors on. And my cooler colors, as I'm thinking about this, I want my cooler colors to be up here in this corner, and I'm not sure where in that corner quite yet. Maybe because these might end up going across from each other. So sometimes let's just turn it over and see too. Yeah, so we'll do that afterwards, but I'm going to do this one first. So when I flip this over, I'm going to want the kind of, gosh, I'm just debating whether I should save that as a little white space and put it over here. Nope, I'm going to put it over here. Okay, decision made. Those of you who know me you know that I love to make decisions. All right, so let's put just a little bit less paint on this time. Some of this fabulous paint on, a little bit of blue. Oh, I'll put the blue on next, I think. Let's just get these two colors on first. Again, I'm going to add just a little dab of this on. And then take my brayer. And you know, part of the trick is I don't want those two colors to totally blend into each other. So, not overly brain. And then we will take this and fold this over. Now remember, I want it up in this corner, so I need to fold it over that way. Excellent. All right, it's a mystery. Let's pick it up, see how it looks. Oh, I like that. That is, wow, I do. I like that. Sorry to speak so highly of my own work, but I'm going to put just a little blue on here just for a little variety. It's kind of like magic. I like things that like kind of appear just kind of like magic. Just a little bit of blue. And remember, this is my second piece. So we'll smear that on just a little bit, and in case I decide to have these together, I'm going to put it up in this corner. Not that how am I going to do that, huh? We'll turn it this way. Okay. Pretty darn tricky, huh? Okay, I think those two go together well. I am going to put just a little bit darker tone up there too. So this, again, I'm flipping over, so I'm going to want just a little bit more of this blue up there. And then I think I'm going to be like super brave and put some of this darker purple. This is one of my favorites, Liquitex Deep Violet. I should probably stand up for a minute and see if you can even make sure I'm still getting it within the camera viewing area. It looks good. Okay. Let's put just a titch more of that on, just to, I am going, you know what, when I flip this over, remember I said that this was just a little bit heavy in this area over here, a little bit heavy, so I'm going to put a little bit of white over there. And I can still see where I had that orange. Oh, that's like a lot of white. Let's get some of that off of there. My gosh. Runny, runny, runny. Not my usual brand. Alright, so let's rub that. Let's get a little bit of that off. Alright. That'll be okay. I want to, again, try not to get too much paint going up there. Now you also have to decide when you're doing this that this is the way it is. I'm going to use this card down here because I don't necessarily want that blue and purple color down here. So I put that extra white. Okay, flip it over, see what's going on. Yep, I think that's pretty much almost done. That piece is pretty much almost done. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of that purple up in that corner on this piece. Oops, come back. See how those two go together. I am liking that actually a lot. I think the one thing I'm going to add is I want a little more purple up in that corner. Nothing like your fingers, huh? I want a little more purple up here. And because of the texture that gesso has left on my page, I don't even much have to try and get a texture there. And I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to bring the blue down just a little bit over here. Oh, come on, blue. Gracious. All right. Just bring some of that down this side. Now the other thing that just occurred to me is, you know what, I'm going to end up cutting a lot of that off when I make my tab for that page. So I'm going to maybe add just a little bit more. And you know, that's probably an opportunity to come in with some stencils, some dark purple stencils like I did on this page, the dark purple stencils. I'll probably add some of those up here just to bring some more purple in that area. So I'm going to stop right there, and there it is. That's my background for this morning. That is it. So these two pages will go together. This is just some lovely white space here, which I'm going to enjoy working around. I think I'm actually going to put just a little more of that white. That came out really fast, didn't it? So even right now, that's just bothering me just a little bit. So that orange gets pretty orange pretty fast. But I think I'm going to add just a little orange over here. Where did my orange go? Here it is. I'm not sure what color's on that, so, but I did lose my texture there, so it's okay. Here, I'm going to actually wipe this cool color off of my brayer. Just do that right on the front. There, that brings a little more of that over there, and maybe add a little bit more of the yellow later on. Maybe I'll do that right now. That just got a little warm color on this side too. So there we go. We are calling that done for today. Yep, that worked out great. You can keep on going. So that worked out great. So there's one background. Let me make sure that I have those two in the picture frame. So there's the one background, and then I have two separate pages. These won't be together, but I have backgrounds for those in my journal later on, which will be pretty fun. So that's my Eazy Schmeezy background for today. I am going to wipe this off before I get that paint all over everything. And thanks for joining me this morning. It's been my pleasure. Like I said, if you want to see the entire journal page that I did the background on, you can go to my website and look up my blog for my thankful page, and you'll see how to do all the rest of that. So thanks for joining me this morning. You have a fabulous day, and God bless you all.